Okay guys, I found this at Myers. I figured I'd have to order it online because I figured if any of them were gonna be hard to find at the store, it'd be this one. But I didn't take into consideration the gooseneck trailer. So I bought this one. This is Greenlight Hitch and Tow Series 12. They move the series thing from time to time. This is the 2016 Chevrolet Silverado in the display trailer. And I'm going to fall asleep if I don't have some kind of music. So we're going to listen to Hank Williams. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up because I don't have anything else to really say about it. There's the front end of it, and there's the back of it. See, they had a lot of the STP truck there, truck and trailer, but I don't remember. There's some reason I only bought one of them. Go ahead and cut this open. Try not to cut the package too badly, because since Greenlight doesn't ever make any cases for any of their vehicles, I have to keep the package. There we go. This ain't working very good. This always works better. I'm sick of that. I'll cut it out later. So, we'll look at the truck first. This is something new from Greenlight that I've noticed on this truck here. The LED headlights look really good. Yeah, when you zoom in on them, they kind of look silly with the little circles, but you know, just like glancing at it, looks good. The hood's a separate piece. I highly doubt it opens, though. For some reason, something's just telling me it doesn't open. It doesn't open, I don't think. There's the top of it. I wish it was either a darker red or a lighter red. This is kind of in between. You know, if it was a more bright red, like those two trucks over there, it'd look alright. On the camera, it looks a little different than it does in person. We finally got reverse lights. The 15 Silverado, Greenlight didn't put any reverse lights on. No toolbox in this one, though. I like the toolbox they had in it. I think other than the front end, this is about the same casting as the 15. So well, I'm gonna go ahead and put the jack in before I forget. This is heavy. Oh wow. It's all die cast. The top of it is die cast. All the red that you see is die cast. The chassis is die cast. So the only plastic parts, I'm assuming this back door is plastic if I get it open. Obviously, that's plastic. Well, I'll get that open in a second. Surely, I'm assuming that back hatch is plastic. I'm sure this won't go in since they never do. But I'm going to try to get it in there anyways. I never have any luck with these jacks. I get them in there just enough that they don't fall out, and that's as far as I go with them. they're not, I don't know, sometimes they're just not cut very well. We've got a human door, pedestrian door, in the side there. It doesn't open up or anything, but it's there. There's the back of it. Let me find something small that I can put in here and pry this open, because for some reason, maybe if I push on the bottom of it, it'll... Nope. Pencil, maybe. Maybe not this pencil, since it doesn't have a tip on it, but... That'll be a pain in the butt every time I want to open it up, if I have to do that all the time. But, there's the inside of the trailer. Got a black glossy floor in it. And, let's go ahead and put this truck in that I'm redoing. Hot Wheels truck might be too wide. Yep, tires are too wide on it. If it was wide enough, though, it'd look kind of funny. The truck itself actually goes in there. It kind of gets stuck on the wheel wells of the trailer, but it goes in there, which is surprising, because this is a longer truck. Here. I know this fits in there good. It displays nice. Probably with something a little different than this truck, it looks better, but you get the idea. Got this ventilation thing on the top here, that white thing. I'm very impressed with how heavy this trailer is. I would have expected, you know, just the bottom to be metal, like the enclosed car hauler, the regular one. So, I just assumed it would be plastic. I couldn't find the regular trailer that I was looking for. Found another car I was looking for, though, in a previous video. Now, on a video that I was watching about this part looked rounded and then just the door was flat, but actually this side is flat as well. It's just curved on the front there. Or not flat, but like, well, yeah, flat. It's not curved, it's just angled there. It's just curved right there on the front. So there's the truck again. Does it roll? Okay. Yeah, it does. And like all the hitch and tows, I'm assuming. Yep. You can feel the weight on the back of this truck. Yeah, this is a fairly heavy trailer. I imagine if you hook a Matchbox truck up to it, it'll squat it down. Can you see that when that truck squats down? Yeah, that's what I figured. Now the Silverado, it squats down pretty easily though, so let's try this one. I gotta hold it or else it just comes up in the air. Not really. This one doesn't really squat down as much though, even though it has suspension. But then when I was looking, I pulled out this 2015 Silverado, and the trucks, as you can see, are exactly the same length. So, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So far, everything's the same. Antenna thing. Whatever that black thing is in the same spot. The dashboards look the same. That's kind of what I figured. Here's what I was talking about. Oh. Nope. I figured that the castings were the same and they just put a different front end on it, which meant they had to change the hood a little bit, so that's why the hood's a separate piece. But if you look here, the tailgate's smooth and that bow tie's flush with the bow tie's just paint. Then if you look on the 2015, if I can hold this still enough, the bow tie it sticks out. So they're not the same casting. That was my assumption, was they were the same casting. They just changed the front end on them. Now personally, on the model and on the real truck, I like this, but I like the front end style on this much better than the new one. But I don't work for Chevrolet, so I don't decide that. Here's what I was talking about with the reverse lights, though. I know I just said that, but I didn't clarify. See that white box there? Versus right, that tail light's up a little bit, as you can see, with where the body line is. But there's no hints of any of that on here. So, if this truck, here's what I was talking about. I wish that this truck was more of this color red, like a real bright red. I think it would look better. This kind of off red color I'm not liking so much. I'm debating. This one's a little off centered. This is the only one, I promise, that's off centered. But it's really off centered. That I thought about making a gooseneck hole for, but I'll have to find one that I like the color of better. I'm sure they'll come out with one that's this color, because Greenlight does a lot of color variations with their different trucks. I have 5 or 6 different Silverados, and that's not near all of them. That's just the ones I have. But, so that is the Silverado and display trailer for series, what did I tell you guys that was? Series 12 from Greenlight. Well, it basically is almost the whole length of the turntable.